really rubbish alien explosion sound.
Is that it?
Hi and welcome to Electronical and part 6 of the Space Invaders project. Today we're going to do explosions. In the end of the last episode I said that we'd actually do explosions and the score. I've decided to keep things a bit more simpler. We're just going to do explosions, and also scoring made more sense when we've got more game elements in there as well, such as the mothership, which we've not introduced yet. So we'll just look at the code from last time, so just bring that up on screen. In fact, I'll just reset that. There we go. And if you remember rightly, or remember from last time, sorry, if you look, just get my hands in right, knocking the camera. When we shoot one, yes, they're great, they're destroyed, but they just simply disappear. There's no explosion animation or anything like that. They just simply disappear. So I want to sort that out so we get some explosion animations, and we'll start looking at the code. As you may be aware, if you've watched my other videos, there's a website, electronical.com, and on that I actually do all these episodes as well. As a web page, they're always up first before the video. I use the web page as a bit of a script. So we'll just bring up the website now. So you've got part 6 of explosions and all the code. This is where you'll basically get your source code from. You just copy it straight out of there into your actual Arduino IDE. All the code's there, and then I go into, once I get past the code, I go into the details of what I'll be talking about in this episode with little extracts of code. So it's always worth going on the website, looking there as well as a backup or in addition to watching the actual video as well. So we'll come back to the code, and we've got some new, that's episode 5 code, just get rid of that. There we go, episode 6 code. So if we come down and look in the alien settings, we've got a new one, which is the explosion time for the graphics explosion. So when an alien is hit, it will obviously now explode rather than just disappear, and the amount of time that the explosion graphic is on screen is determined by this number here. The larger the number, the longer it's on screen. Basically it's just every game tick, if the alien's been hit, it'll decrement this number and keep displaying the graphic if it's above 0. We'll come to that later. If we go down further, where we had these statuses, the constants for the status, before we had active, we had destroyed, and now we've got an additional one to indicate that something's currently exploding. We then come on to the graphics, which the explosion graphics in there. You can have a look on the website and have a look at that if you want to, but we're not going to go into it now. And then we come to the game structures, and we have the explosion graphics counter. This will be pre-filled with, if we just scroll back up, that constant here before the start of every game. So when an alien is hit, come back down, when an alien is hit, where is it? There we go. That will have the value of 7, and each individual alien will be counted out its own explosion counter, because they've all got their own explosion counter. So we'll go further down, and we're looking for where they are actually hit. So we're looking for a missile and alien. Oh, sorry, alien control. No, we don't need to look at alien control. We are looking for the missile and alien collisions, which is here. And last time in this, we had the missile being destroyed, marked as destroyed, and we also had the alien being marked as destroyed. But now we've changed that one line just slightly from destroyed, which is what was there, to exploding, which will then indicate this alien has been hit and it's currently exploding. If we go down to the display code and we have a look at this line here, so if the alien's active, right, it's not been hit or anything, then we go on to display, like we know we did in another episode, the actual alien graphics. But that's all that bit. So if it's active, it does all that. If it isn't active, so it's either destroyed or it's exploding, it will then come into this else statement. So the second else, so if it's not active, it'll then come into this. And the first line it tries to make a decision is it exploding? And if it is, oops, we'll just move that bit of code by accident, so that back. If it is exploding, then we'll use this, we'll execute this code here. So the first line is decrement that explosion graphics counter, which initially would be 7. So decrement it, so imagine it's going to be 6, and then we'll have a look at it. It says, is that more than 0? Well, yes, 6 would be, and if so, then we'll display the bitmap for the explosion. So we'll display the explosion graphics at the X and the Y of that particular alien that was just destroyed. So the explosion will appear at the, quite correctly, at the position where that alien was hit. And then the game will go on and go around another cycle, and the explosion count will go to 5, etc. So eventually it will go down to where it's 1, and we'll decrement it here. So 1 will become 0. Is it more than 0? Well, no, because it's 0 now. So we'll no longer draw that explosion there, but instead we'll come into this bit of code here, and we'll mark the alien status as destroyed. So at that point, once it's marked as destroyed, it'll no longer come into this exploding code, and it'll no longer draw it as active because it's not, and it's disappeared off the screen. Coming down, I think the only thing it then changed yet is the initialize aliens. So initialize aliens, we have this line which sets the explosion graphics counter to whatever that explosion graphics time is, which is 7, is what I set it to, is 7. And this is going to be executed basically in the future on every new level of aliens, whether it's level 1, level 2, level 3. When we get a complete new set of aliens on screen, they'll all have their explosion graphics counter reset to 7, ready for when they are actually destroyed and they're exploding. Another line we actually have added this time is this, where it sets status to active at the beginning of each frame, which we hadn't done, but the active, the constant for active was 0, so by luck that's what was being set by default. We should have set this here, but we hadn't. It was an oversight. So we've added that in now. It didn't affect the code last time, but it could do in the future and cause some odd problems. So as I said, that's a really quick overview of it all. All that remains now is to actually upload the code. So we'll send that over. We'll just reset that back to the old code there, just to start a new frame, and then we'll upload. There we go. So compiling and uploading. And there we go. So as you see now, when we actually do it, we get a nice explosion, which looks a lot better than just disappeared off screen. So that's it for now. Nice, really quick episode. In the next one, we'll be putting the mothership on screen. But for now, like and subscribe, and catch you next time.